Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be applying nails with a solid nail tip gel. First, we're going to be starting off with some of the items that you're going to need. First, you're going to be needing this solid tip gel glue. If you have not tried this yet, this is a complete game changer, and I cannot wait to show you how to apply it and use it with these awesome gel tips. The shape that I'm going to be using today is the medium almond. They do come fully matte on the outside, and they are also pre-etched on the inside, so it definitely saves you time. I actually went ahead and sized my tips out just to cut down some time on the video. Next, we have a nail file. This is optional for additional filing at the end if you would like to do so. Then we're also going to need your non-acid primer. This is essential when applying your gel tips. Also, if you have any problems with lifting or anything like that, I highly suggest the clear rubber base instead of a regular base coat. Also, if you want to get a little closer to your cuticle line, a liner brush definitely comes in handy. Also, I use the Sundara E-file. This is the new one that's handheld and portable that recently did release. Inside of that is my beloved mini Mandrel Bit. These bits are 180 grit. They are my absolute favorite to use. But in today's video, I only end up using this bit. This is my favorite bit to clean up any excess gel that may seep out when applying the nail tips. I love this bit. I will leave everything linked back down in the description box for you as well, so have no worries. Just take a look down there and everything will be linked. Also, this is the flash cure lamp. It does have a little button and it comes with a cord. It is not a cordless, so it will need to be plugged in when you're using it, but awesome enough, the cord is longer than your usual cords, so you should have no problem reaching an outlet. Also, the last thing that I find that I need is an orange wood stick. I like to use this just to clean up any excess glue, which I will show you. And then I like to top coat with a glitter top coat because it adds a little pizzazz in between my nail sets and also sparkles underneath the nails when I do apply color over top. So let's get right into the nail set. I went ahead and I did all of my prep off camera because today we are just going to be focusing on applying the nail tips. I actually only show the thumb on camera because I go pretty detailed into the entire set. I am starting out with a fully prepped nail. I dehydrated with pure acetone, and now I'm going in with the primer. I like to give the primer about a good 1 minute to dry when I'm applying it, or I'll blow on it just to make it dry a little bit faster, but you want to let it dry for at least 1 minute. And then I like to go in with my rubber base coat and apply that to the entire surface of the nail. Now, this part is very important because everywhere that you're applying this rubber base coat is going to help the glue gel adhere to the nail. You want to get the rubber base on the entire surface of the natural nail. If you were to miss any spots, that could potentially cause lifting, so you just want to be really careful when applying the gel and make sure that you're covering the entire surface of the nail. And then once you have completely covered the surface of the nail, you're going to want to cure the nail fully in your larger lamp for 60 seconds or whatever your lamp says. I currently use the Sundara lamp, so I will cure this for a full 60 seconds in my big lamp, which that's why I'm kind of pointing upwards because my big lamp is just off camera above the nail tips. It is right there. So I'm just going to give it a full cure, and now I am ready to go ahead and apply this nail tip. Now, when you squeeze it out of the tube, you really don't need a lot. You need just a little bit at the cuticle line, and I like to apply these at an angle. It was kind of hard to show you the angle, but you place it down at the cuticle line, just a little bit above the cuticle line, and then you just press slightly, moving the gel towards the free edge. Once you get towards the free edge, you don't want to really like smush it down on the nail. You just want to gently place it because also if you press really hard, you could make it stick too much and then it will be uncomfortable and it will kind of pull at the nail. So you really don't want to be pushing really hard with the nail tips. And as you see, the nail tip is actually staying where I put it. I don't have to hold it. And I'm just kind of wiping up the excess gel that could have seeped out towards the cuticle line. And then I'm just going to make sure that it is straight and it is not going anywhere. And then you push the button at the bottom and you cure it for 15 seconds. Now this is just a flash cure. So after the flash cure, you will notice that the nail is pretty stuck on there. It's not going to go anywhere. So you can do the rest of your nails if you would like, which I go ahead and I do off camera because I'm only going to show you this one fully so we can get fully detailed on application steps. I went ahead and did the rest of my nails off camera. Now we are going to e-file. I love this e-file. If you have not checked out this e-file, it is really, really awesome. It has got the strength of a the regular size e-file, and it's not very heavy. It has a rechargeable dock that you sit it in, and the charge lasts really long. I have not had to charge it since I got it. Well, I charged it one time since I got it, but I have not had to charge it since then, and it lasts amazing. Now, this bit is my favorite bit for around the cuticle and cleaning up any excess gel. I show you 3 fingers with this one because I really, really wanted y'all to see how easy this is. And I actually only have the e-file on 1 RPM, a speed of 1, because I don't like to cut myself, and I'm sure you guys don't either. So I just go at a speed that's comfortable for myself, and 1 does the job. It's very strong. So all you do is go around the cuticle line very gently, and it will clean up any excess gel that may have seeped out. And since the tips are matte on the top, you really don't even have to file on top of them or buff the shine. So that does take another step out of your application. Also, if you did notice, I did not etch the underside of the tips, and that is because they are already pre-etched. Usually I do like to etch chemically and physically with an e-file of some kind on the inside, but these stay really well, and I do not actually have to do that with these tips. So these are just like my go-to. I think this is my second box of these. I really love this shape. They are really strong, and they sit really nice at the cuticle line as you're seeing. They're not bulky by any means. And this bit is perfect for cleaning up that gel. It gets everything, usually in like 1 or 2 swipes, and it's got that flat edge that you can just go around the side just like that. And it cleans up everything really nice. Now, this next step I found to be a key in application. You're going to want to take a flat brush, or a round brush, or an angled brush, or a brush you really don't care about, but one of those kinds. You're going to want to take some pure 100% acetone on the brush, and you're going to want to just rub it on the part where the tip meets your natural nail. It will melt the tip, and it will melt it into your natural nail to give you a more seamless look. It also does help with the nail retention. So if you are having problems with lifting, I would definitely try all of these steps, from the rubber base to the sealing of the cuticle line and all of that. So now I'm just going to do a rubber base coat on top of the nail tip and apply my glitter top coat because I love to do that. But you really didn't have to do anything from there. You could have went straight in with your gel polish application. But I like to just kind of leave my nails with a beautiful top coat just for a couple of days until I decide on a design. But as you see, the tips are not bulky. The rubber base on top gave them just a tad bit of strength, and the glitter top coat just gave them a super beautiful sparkle until I put color on them. And then here's what they look like with the flash. I really hope you guys found this tutorial helpful. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I would be really happy to help you. Thank you all. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next video.